All right. Well, as we wrap up day one of the 2022 National Coaches Forum, I just a couple of key takeaways for me as we look ahead to tomorrow. Some fantastic messages throughout the all the presentations there. Firstly, we heard from Davy Hart, Ireland's great goalkeeper, been playing for many years. One of the most powerful things he spoke about was the importance of briefing the goalkeepers before the start of the session. I thought it was such a simple initiative just to let the goalkeepers know what they can expect in the next 90 minutes or whatever it might be, just so that they can manage their expectations. And the other thing, if I put my coach educator's hat on, the importance of keeping what he called his little black book, which was this idea of writing down and collating positive affirmations that when he's in times of adversity or he's just letting a goal or something like that, he can reflect back and start to get that self-talk in his brain and get himself back on track. I thought that was really, really powerful from him. Then we moved on to John O'Sullivan, who I thought was very slick and presented his great presentation talking about how we can create and develop great cultures within our sport and across sports. So just working from kids right the way through to adults. And this idea that developing culture is a process and not just a one-time event. And I think that really resonated with me, that it's an investment in time, it takes effort, and it requires everybody to be involved for the duration of the journey. It can't just be plugged in at some point and then turned off at another. So that was, I thought, really interesting. And then we heard from the three college coaches in the roundtable discussion. Great to connect with those guys, great to hear their stories, whether it's Nyako talking about the importance of having a plan, Missy just talking a little about how creating practice environments that are full with chaos and ask questions of the players to think about, or whether it was Michelle and just, for her to be at her best, people need to accept her for who she is. I thought really strong messages for coaches of all ages and depending on where you are, if you're highly experienced or if you're just starting out on the journey. Some great messages throughout day one of Forum. As we look ahead to day two, we've got another great lineup. Jamie Moulders is joining us. Going to be talking about his idea on coaching and developing great teams. We've got Emily Bardwell from USA Rugby who's going to come and share her journey and what she's working with her players. And she's right in the middle of Olympic qualifying right now, so really stressful time for her. So we're delighted she can take time to join us. And then finally tomorrow, we finish with Ashley Merriman, author, presenter, speaker, and real authority on what high-performing teams, how they function and how they best operate. So another action-packed day tomorrow. Looking forward to that, but really grateful to all the presenters as we wrap up on day one.